Thank you for visiting my channel. My name is High Priestess Summer Rain, and I'm very glad to be here with you all. For those who have visited before, welcome back, and for those new folks, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. It's about Egyptian tarot card readings. I am an Egyptian tarot card reader. I use the Egyptian tarot card by Clive Barrett. And the set looks like this. On the side, it's got writings, the hieroglyphics, and then they're all Egyptian themed cards. Today I'm going to do a reading. This is August 7th, and I'm going to do a Pisces general reading. Okay? I shuffled the cards and prayed over them deeply because I had to go a day ahead. And it seems like that requires a little bit more meditation and concentration. So I meditated over the cards, I shuffled them, and I put them out. The Eight of Cups fell out. So I just turned this up because it was the first thing to fall out the deck, straight up. And you know, it's interesting. I'm doing this general reading for Pisces. And the Eight of Cups is the astrological sign, the astrological sign is Pisces. So let's look at what this Eight of Cups look like. Looks a little rough. See all this trash on the beach and that ship in the distance? I wonder, did that ship just leave a wake of trash and devastation in its wake? Or is it coming there to clean it up? I'm not sure whether it's coming or going, but what I do know is that there's chalices and plates overturned. There are no fish. There's like a sense of abandonment and a ship in the background. For me, the ship is going away, which might be good because the Eight of Cups really talks about, you know, as far as looking at the context of your situation, of all of our situations, it's boredom with your circumstances and lack of stimuli. Your desire to change is suffocated by things like, and feelings like apathy, like paralysis in the face of need for positive action. So paralysis, moving away, getting away from the face of action, which is cleaning up the mess that you left behind, perhaps coming back or just leaving it. And that's why there's apathy, because you haven't acted on the mess you may have made. And so this is where the apathy sets in. Could be a little depression too. You know, people get depressed, they don't want to get washed, don't want to clean up. I mean, it's a horrible thing to have depression. The bottom line is, though, is that there's a lot of trash on this beach, and there's a ship in the ocean going away. And I believe it's going away maybe because the shadow is on this side, as opposed to that side. But who am I to know directions? I'm not going to get into all that. But there is hope, right? There's always hope. Let's see what we have next. Oh my goodness, and hope it is. We have the World card. The World is a major arcana. The deity in there is called Nuit. She's Lady of the Stars. On top of her head is the womb. The red dots relate to chakras in your body. And she really is interesting because she seems like an upside down hangman card that is in this deck as well. Now, the World card represents perfection, completion at an end of time, final achievements of one's objections, a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment, and moving to the end of an era. In a way, it makes her the reverse, like I said, of the Hanged Man. So there is hope. Maybe we need to go back and make some amends to get over that era. And I don't know if era means 100-year span, or whether it means, you know, an era of just being totally apathetic, couch potato, which is fun sometimes, but if you do it too long, you get stagnant. So there is hope. You know, with some contemplation and some thought, you and your friends, family, give you some guidance and advice, because there's people around. There's a person, there's animal guides, and an individual on this card. So seeking advice from friends and family on what it is exactly that you need to do to get your life back on track. Let's go to the next one. We have the Hermit. Both of these are major arcana. Here's the Hermit. The Hermit. Green. Staff in one hand, a candle lighting the way in the darkness in the other. And there's a hole in the ground right here. Okay, that hole might be important, right? Because if we're coming to an end of an era, we may need the Hermit to show us which way to go. Because obviously there's two choices. You could follow his way, or you could follow the way of the hole and fall deeper down into despair, which we're not even going to contemplate because that's not even an issue. But it seems from these two cards, the World and the Hermit, so diametrically different from each other that you may have to be making two choices, two difficult choices that relate to your apathy, that relate to your boredom, and that relate to the circumstances of lack of stimuli. Let's see what the last card says. Oh, we got the Hangman in the same position. It's upside down, in the same position as the World. This is a major arcana too. Wow, 3 major arcana in a deck is in a reading. It's good. The Hangman suggests immediacy, inter-immediacy, as he occupies the road. He's hanging down. You can't go through him. You got to go around him. Which way are you going to go? You got 2 choices, 2 possible choices, and this card suggests indecision or a difficult choice between 2 possibilities. 2 possibilities. 2 possibilities. 2 possibilities. Okay? And I might even turn this around and read it like this. You're indecisive and apathy. You don't know what's going on. You done left a whole bunch of trash in your wake. Whatever that trash may be, it could be anything. And then there seems to be perhaps an inkling, an idea you want to get away. So the Hermit shows up to show you which way to go. You know, you don't want to fall down the hole, so he's telling you to go the other way. Go away. And then we have the Hangman presenting, you can leave, you can end this, but you got 2 choices. You can go this way or that way, and both of them are going to be equally as difficult. But in the end, you will survive, you will succeed, you will have a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment, because you will ultimately make the choice you're supposed to make. There is no good or bad choice. All choices are presented before us because they're all going to help us as individuals live our lives. Now, some people want things to be perfect the way they see them, but the bottom line is you have to take the good, the bad, the bad, the bad, the good, the good, and you have to use it toward your advantage and not cry or whine or Monday morning quarterback, as my father would say, about what choice you didn't make. So this is how I would read these cards. You know, get out of here. Get out of this mess. The Hermit is here to hold your hand and show you the way, because see this trash, see this hole? He doesn't, the influencers in your life, the people in your life do not want you to fall down that hole. These are, again, your friends, family, co-workers, whoever. They do not want you to fall down that hole, and they're pointing you in a direction, in the same direction as that boat is going. Let's get moving. Let's get started. The Hangman does provide us with 2 choices. So the Hermit is giving us 2 choices. Which way do we go? But in the end, we win. Fulfillment, satisfaction, perfection, completion, and end of an era. That is our tarot card reading for today. I thank you so much for staying and listening to it. It couldn't have been more perfect or more aligned with each other than I could ever imagine. And then I can put them in their right place, even though the cards say my intuition tells me I needed to move them around to tell the story the way it's supposed to be. So I thank you. I say, Hotep, thank you for coming to my channel. Have a blessed, blessed, blessed day. And my wonderful souls, I will see you on the 8th. Have a blessed day.